you know. And there was a significant time when I was growing up when we lived in the Lishall Road, when my grandmother bought 3 houses in a row. My grandmother used to work for the Beverley Sisters. My grandma was the nanny for the Beverley Sisters from there. So she bought 3 houses in a row on that street and gave one to my mum. And growing up, she let the room out to a lady who had an abusive partner. At the time we didn't know. And then one day came home and this guy's beating this woman in where I'm living, and I'm thinking, my mum's screaming and shouting, saying, leave her alone, leave her alone, leave her alone. So that kind of had a, like, wow. And then I think he went to prison 2 years later for beating up somebody else from there. But, you know, them kind of things kind of resonate in you as you're growing up.
This is in the 70s?
This is 80s.
80s.
No, it would be... It would have been... We moved... 1970s. It would have been about 1970 to 73 at the latest, because I think we moved in... When did we move to Balham? We moved to Balham in 19... We might have moved... I know I was in Balham in 1976 because that was the hottest summer of ever. So it must have been about 1974. So it would have been between 70 and 73 when that was happening. So it would have been 10, 11, 12.
So another thing. So did your mum come from Jamaica?
Mum come from Jamaica, yeah. She was the last one brought over by grandmother. By her mum, yeah.
And what's interesting, so in your friendship group that you grew up with, did many people have their grandmothers? Their grandparents would, because
yeah, definitely, yeah, because there was that kind of little collective. But my grandma died in 1986. 1986, my grandmother died in 1986. From there, so that was a big upheaval for the family, and that's when I recognised the importance of matriarch, because the matriarch kept it together. And then, so that taught me about how people react to death and how people want and expect rather than wait for. And that's not just a kind of a black thing, or that's a human thing, where you think you have the right to have something because somebody's left it. Well, you haven't earned it, you haven't worked for it, but you want it. Because my mum done this and blah, 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 blah. From there.